This is Goat Island in Niagara Falls on the American side. A lot of the gulls like to roost in the shallows above a series of small waterfalls just above the big waterfalls there. Like pretty much every single kind of gull has been seen here. Most common are going to be herring gulls, ring-billed gulls, Bonaparte gulls, but pretty much every other kind of gull that can be seen in North America with any consistency has been seen there, with the exception of western, Heermans, and glaucous-winged. So pretty much all the other ones have been seen there, Sabins, black-legged kittiwake, black-headed gull, laughing gull, little gull, Ross's, ivory, Franklin, Mew, California, Iceland, glaucus, great blackback, lesser blackback, slatyback, Sabins. They've all been seen on the Niagara corridor somewhere. This first bird right here that we're kind of zoomed in on right now is a slatyback gull from today, Christmas Day. You can notice the dark mantle. It's not quite as dark as a great blackback gull. It's about the same as a lesser blackback gull. It's got that streaky head, streaky neck. The legs are very bubblegum pink, right? Here's another angle of it. It's got that wide white tertial crescent in the back, kind of where the wings, the primaries and the tail come together there. That white kind of crescent there is much wider on the slatyback gull than it is on the lesser blackback gulls. Here it is kind of preening. You can notice the pink legs from this angle a little bit better. The lesser blackback gulls would always have the yellowish legs, right? It did open its wings all the way once. You could see the string of pearls, which are like the white windows that kind of cut in to the underwing. And it almost always has that punched in the eye look. It looks like it got punched in the eye, kind of like the lesser blackback gulls look too. But this gull is much bigger. So a lesser blackback gull is going to have that skinny, slim kind of look. Here's a good look at it, the slatyback, next to a ring-billed gull and a herring gull. The ring-billed gull is on its right, and you can see how much bigger it is than that. And the herring gull is on its left, and you can see that it's bulkier, it's bigger. A lesser blackback gull would be much smaller. There's a nice little view of the tertial crescent when it turned its body there. But see the herring gull to its left, or to our left, you can see it's pretty close to the same size, if not even a little smaller in this particular bird. And if a lesser blackback gull would be much smaller, much thinner. This has like that big kind of tough looking chest sticking out. And, gulls always amaze me here. They're standing with their bare naked legs in this freezing cold icy water, and they just love it. Something about gulls that they're very hardy, and kind of what draws me to them is how prolific they are and how adaptive they are. I've seen them do everything from eating McDonald's trash to chasing songbirds. So here's a great blackback gull up here. Oh, we're on it for a second. There's another couple great blackback gulls. They're the largest of the gulls. They have a super dark mantle there in the white head. Oop, and right next to it here was a glaucous gull. There it is. See if I can get on a little better. Glaucous gull. You notice the really white wingtips on the glaucous gull. It's a massive bird too. They usually, I can separate them mostly from the Iceland gulls because just how big they are. To me, they almost look bigger than the great blackback gull. They stand tall. They got the big chest, and they never have like the dark iris. They always have like the yellow iris. So here is a lesser blackback gull. So notice how it's much smaller. You can kind of compare it to the nearby herring gulls. It's like slimmer. Has like the tertial crescent isn't very big. Here's another lesser blackback gull here. This is an adult. It's got that slim kind of look. There's a herring gull to its right, and it's smaller than the herring gull here. And you can notice the punched eye look. This very similar to the slatyback, but if it was standing up right now, you'd see that it would have yellow legs and not have the bubblegum pink legs. And that tertial crescent, that white near the primaries, is very slim there. So that's another major difference, right? The herring gull next to it's got that real streaky head as well. This is a good look at a lesser blackback gull here in the upper Niagara. Pretty sure another one comes in here in a second. And a nice little group of them, if I remember. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, this is an earlier cycle. That's another lesser blackback gull. Earlier cycle. It's got that not the fully formed mantle yet. Oh, there comes another one. You can see the yellow leg. Oh, here's another one too. See the yellow legs on this one? Those really pop. And you can barely see any white near the end of the wings. They're very slight. Also has that punched eye in look. This is an adult lesser blackback gull. Some herring gulls there with the lighter mantles, and a ringbill gull as well. Oh, this is a tricky lesser blackback gull. So this is a lesser blackback gull here. It's got that weird like bicolored bill, and the legs almost do look pinkish, but you can see it's smaller. It's not really bulky looking like the slaty back was. It's got that yellow tip on the bill. These are tricky. When I first started being able to ID gulls, these lesser blackbacks would confuse me.